Reba McEntire reveals why she was scared to death after divorce from ex-Narvel Blackstock. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Reba McEntire is opening up about why she was scared to death following her divorce from Narvel Blackstock, her ex-husband and former manager. In a new Esquire interview, the country singer revealed she threw a fit after they split up. "My manager was my husband from 1989 to 2015, McEntire shared. Everybody took care of everything. All I had to do was get up and sing. When that dissolved, all that team went with him, and I was scared to death. I was deserted, abandoned, and left," she continued. "I threw a fit. And then there they were, my angels, right there beside me. Hey, you're learning. You didn't know how much a gallon of milk was, now you do. Now get out there. You can do it. You're tough. We taught you better." Blackstock's son, Brandon, recently passed away after a battle with cancer. Brandon, who followed in his father's footsteps in the music industry, formerly managed his ex-wife, Kelly Clarkson. The couple shares 11-year-old River Rose and 9-year-old Remington Remy Alexander. Earlier this week, the I'm a Survivor singer shared an update on how her stepson Brandon's kids are coping with the loss of their dad. She explained that the family is still struggling to come to terms with their loss. "We miss him," she told ET on the red carpet at the 2025 Emmy Awards on Sunday. "We missed him every minute." McEntire also revealed that Brandon's 4 kids, including his daughter Savannah, 23, and son Seth, 18, with ex-wife Melissa Ashworth, have come together to comfort each other during this difficult time. "The kids are doing well. They're all bonding together and hanging out with each other, and taking it one day at a time," McEntire added. "We know God's got this." Reba McEntire has long been known as one of country music's most resilient and beloved icons, a powerhouse vocalist and natural entertainer, and a woman who built an empire on her talent and determination. She has inspired millions with her career. But behind the glamour of sold-out tours, award-winning albums, and television success lies a personal story of heartbreak and rediscovery. After her divorce from ex-husband and former manager Narvel Blackstock, Reba admitted she was scared to death, a rare confession that reveals just how deeply the split shook her life and left her facing a future she never imagined. Reba and Narvel were married for more than 2 decades, building not only a family but also a professional partnership that helped shape Reba's career during their marriage. Narvel was not just her husband, but also her manager and business partner. He played a central role in nearly every aspect of her professional life. From tours to recording decisions to brand building, their union was a mixture of personal and professional worlds, and for years, it seemed like the pair were an unstoppable team. When the marriage ended, it was not only the loss of a relationship, but also a seismic shift in how Reba viewed her career and her identity. The divorce left Reba feeling unmoored. In her own words, she was scared to death because she realized she had to face life on her own in ways she never had before. For decades, Narvel had been part of every major decision, and suddenly that foundation was gone. Reba explained that the fear came from wondering whether she could continue her career with the same strength and stability without the person who had been beside her in both love and business. The world saw her as one of the strongest women in country music, but inside she was facing questions about her future, her confidence, and her ability to move forward. For Reba, the fear was not just about her personal life, but about the massive responsibility of running her career independently. She admitted that she had relied heavily on Narvel's presence and guidance in business decisions, and without him, she worried about whether she had the ability to manage it all alone. The thought of taking control of every detail of her career after years of sharing that responsibility was overwhelming. She was honest about the fact that while she had always been a leader on stage, behind the scenes she had leaned on the partnership she shared with her ex-husband. Losing that meant stepping into uncharted territory. The emotional toll of the divorce was immense. Reba confessed that there were days when she did not know how she would move forward. She described feelings of loneliness, confusion, and even betrayal, wondering how life had changed so quickly. Yet within that fear, she began to uncover her own strength. Facing her greatest insecurity head-on, she discovered that she was capable of managing her career and her life without relying on anyone else. Reba has often said that she believes everything happens for a reason, and though the divorce was painful, it ultimately forced her to grow in ways she never expected. Friends and family rallied around Reba during that period, reminding her of the resilience she had always showed in her career and encouraging her to apply it to her personal life. She leaned on her faith as well as her natural determination to get back on her feet, and little by little, she began to build a new path forward. Momentum became her focus. She poured herself into her music, her acting roles, and her brand, making it clear to the world that she would not be defined by heartbreak, but by her ability to overcome it. Reba has admitted that one of the scariest parts of the divorce was the sudden change in her daily life. For years, her marriage had shaped her routines, her decisions, and her identity as a wife and business partner. Without that, she faced the daunting challenge of redefining who she was and what she wanted in the next chapter of her life. The uncertainty left her scared to death, but also motivated her to dig deep and find the courage to step into her independence. Her honesty about those feelings has resonated with fans who see her not only as a music legend, but as a woman who has endured pain. Just like anyone else, many admire that she has been candid about her struggles. Instead of maintaining an image of perfection, Reba's openness about her fear shows that even those who seem strongest are not immune to moments of vulnerability. It is part of what makes her such a beloved figure, because she shares both her triumphs and her struggles with authenticity. In the years since the divorce, Reba has rebuilt her personal and professional life. With renewed strength, she has taken control of her career in ways that proved her initial fears wrong, and she has found happiness again in her personal life. While continuing to thrive professionally, her willingness to confront her fear head-on has turned her divorce from a moment of despair into a story of empowerment and resilience. Reba now speaks about the experience not as a setback, but as a turning point that allowed her to prove to herself what she was truly capable of. Looking back, Reba admits that the fear she felt was real and overwhelming, but she also acknowledges that it was the catalyst for discovering her independence and her confidence. She has said that while she never wanted the divorce, she ultimately found strength she did not know she had. She emerged not just as a survivor of heartbreak, but as a woman who took charge of her destiny, rebuilding her life on her own terms. Her story is a reminder that even when fear seems paralyzing, it can also be the fuel that drives transformation. Today, Reba continues to be a force in country music and beyond, balancing her music career with acting, television appearances, and business ventures. She is proof that while heartbreak can shape the foundation of a person's life, it does not have to define the rest of the story. By revealing that she was scared to death after her divorce, Reba gave fans a glimpse of her humanity, showing that even icons face fear and uncertainty. But more importantly, she showed that those moments can lead to strength, growth, and a brighter future. Reba McEntire's revelation about her fear after divorcing Narvel Blackstock is not just a confession, it is a powerful story of vulnerability and resilience. It highlights the reality that even those who seem unshakable face moments of doubt, and that true strength often comes from facing those fears head-on. Her honesty continues to inspire fans around the world, reminding them that fear is not the end of the journey, but often the beginning of a new chapter filled with possibility, courage, and hope. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.